Hello everyone, I'm Chester44, also known as Fly, and welcome to this Let's Play of Pillars of Eternity 2, Deadfire. Last episode, well, we discovered that the god Aethys himself possessed the massive statue located underneath Cadnua, and broke through it, destroyed it, killed over 300 people, and stole their souls, including part of ours. Then the god of the dead summoned us over and told us, hey, we're recruiting you, so go find out what the hell he's doing. And now we're alive again, and currently on a ship. Adair's fortunately still here, as is the head of Cadnua, and here we have a bunch of things. Fine sword, fine large shield, breastplate, brigandine, leather armor, fine robe, golden some coins, and Hylia's bounty. Okay, take all of that.
Now make some use of it.
I know how to equip items. Okay, so we have a fine sword. Oh, okay, it goes there, and we've got a fine large shield, and let's see. Leather is light. Fine robe is light. Brigandine is heavy, that's medium. Alright, heavy is what I'm using. We also have Hylia's bounty, which is a prepared meal, not something I need to deal with right now. Okay, we are at least armed up.
The pirates of Deadfire are notorious. I suggest you deal with them quickly.
I will. I just want to take a look at everything here. So this is our inventory, which makes sense. We have all our things around here. Let's see. Character. Our stats have all indeed gotten improved a fair bit, thanks to the Barrett's blessings. And we've also got athletics, explosives, intimidate, streetwise, and survival boosted, which is not going to be too bad. I would have liked to have had diplomacy, but I guess this will do. The rest of it is fine. Reputations, I don't have anything yet. Reputation UI, okay, that tells about that. Unfortunately, we haven't really... Oh, these are stoic, shady, rational, passionate, honest, diplomatic, cruel, clever, benevolent, or aggressive. Okay. So that's reputations for how we do with things. Records, not important. Export, not gonna matter yet. Okay. Journal, yeah, that makes sense. Quests, encyclopedia, notes, tutorials, sure enough. We've got the map, which doesn't have much here yet, and I don't think there's really anything else for us to look at yet. Alright.
Get armed and suited up. We gotta get on deck.
The pirates of Deadfire are notorious.
Alright, well, let's move on.
I suggest you deal with them quickly.
Oh, what does this say, by the way, this globe?
If we don't get out there now, we'll
The word Ukaizo is scribbled and crossed out on many points of this globe. Ukaizo, eh? Well, let's get out. Alright, I think that's the loading screen in a moment. There we go. Oh goody, it's stormy.
Well, what have we here? A little sloop? Lost and alone in the storm?
A surly, brutish-looking captain stands stiff-backed before his crew. He scowls as he assesses you, his hair whipping about his ears in the wind.
I'll be taking your ship now, if you don't mind. And especially if you do.
I do mind, actually.
Well, at least he asked.
I am a gentleman of fortune.
The captain shrugs in the sheeting rain before pinning you with a slow, murderous grin.
Give her up easy, and I'll see you get a swift death. It'll be bloody and agonizing, sure. But at least it'll be quick.
Look, I don't have any quarrel with you. Why do you want my ship?
Why complicate this with a quarrel? I see, I want, I take. It's as simple as that.
You've gained reputation and a disposition. Dispositions represent how people perceive your personality throughout the world. Even seemingly nasty reputations will be favored by some people, and benign sometimes bring out the worst in certain people. Okay. There is a way to turn that on.
Now then, me and my mates will be helping ourselves to your ship. There's no need to see her sunk by the storms. Or my culverins.
With a grunt, he nods toward the port cannons.
Listen up, mates.
He cracks his neck as he addresses his crew.
I'm off to spear me a bigger fish. One with sharper teeth like. I'm trusting you lot not to cock this up. Don't damage the sloop when you take it. Play with the crew if you'd like, but don't bring me any prisoners. None that are alive.
You heard, Fenwith! Ah!
Well, time for combat. Characters with a red selection circle are hostile to you. Okay. This should be easy enough. You've got knockdown, Visage of Death's Herald. Use your Watcher powers to gaze through your target's eyes deep into their soul, temporarily frightening them. Once per rest. Okay, I'm not going to use that much. Second Wind restores health. Half Sword. Lower deflection, higher penetration. So basically, I'm easier to hit, but I hit for more damage. It's a power attack, basically. And that is lower damage from ranged weapons and attacks taken by reflex, but I can't move. The best. Alright, well, let's go ahead and attack this guy.
Defend the ship!
Yeah, this would be helpful, please. Adair. Oh, nice. Got him. And you're down. Next, you're down. Let's get these guys. I think one of our guys died. Alright, quick, get up there. And we got them all. Good.
Storm's picking up! Take cover!
That seems less good. You've defeated the pirates, but you're not out of trouble yet. The storm picks up, lashing your ship and driving you dangerously close to a rocky shore. The Defiant's crew hurries to reduce sail and batten down the hatches. They work quickly, but the ship is still listing heavily. Is the ship purchased with the last of Cadnua's riches. It has borne you from the eastern reach to the Deadfire Archipelago. Just then, a loose crate tumbles toward you, gathering speed on the rain-slicked deck. It misses you, but knocks Chitupek, one of your deckhands, off his feet. The Defiant heaves. Chitupek pitches over the side. He grabs onto the rail, but his fingers are slipping. He cries out for help. Meanwhile, the runaway crate totters on the edge of the deck, ready to plunge overboard. You recognize the symbol on the front and realize it likely contains a salvage from Cadnua, your keep. A person is more important than salvage. Rescue Chitupek. You grab Chitupek's arm just as his grip fails. For a tense moment, he hangs suspended over the roiling sea. Then, with a mighty tug, you pull him back onto the deck. You hear a heavy splash. The crate from Cadnua is gone. Chitupek, meanwhile, nods in gratitude and hurries to his station. Meanwhile, the storm has nearly driven you ashore. A flash of lightning reveals a treacherous coastline and Aothas striding in the distance. The lookout barely has time to shout a warning before the Defiant runs aground. The impact hurls you from the deck and into a froth of waves, bodies, and splintering debris. You struggle toward the beach just ahead, even as the surf tugs you toward the open sea. You kick and paddle with all your might, until at last you feel sand between your fingers. Pulling yourself ashore, you collapse. Well, we've made it on, despite the heavy armor.
You've been getting a lot of sleep so far on this trip. I'd have woke you, but you look so peaceful with your face in the sand.
Adair runs his fingers through his hair and removes a strand of seaweed he finds lodged there. He examines it closely, and then tosses it onto the sand.
If you're worried about the ship, you can stop worrying. It's wrecked right over there.
He points out the Defiant, despite it being difficult to miss from your vantage point.
So far, it's just you and me and the chair lady over there.
Adair nods towards something further up the beach.
It's a relief to see you awake, my lady. I worried you were in for another long sleep.
Your steward appears to be lodged between some rocks. Despite this, her tone is warmly cheerful. What happened?
Ran aground, looks like. Statue headed inland. Guess he had business here. Or he needed directions.
I do sense a few survivors close by. The rest. You could give them guidance, but they are beyond any other help. That is, assuming this experience has not diminished your abilities as a watcher. If you can see the souls of our dead and speak to them, it would be a great comfort.
This is true.
The view's better than I would have thought. We better go see if they're all right.
Can we patch up the ship?
I'm afraid I won't be much assistance in that regard. And not to doubt Master Adair's capacity, but even he would need supplies.
That's true. Steak, especially.
Steak.
Patching the hull is only the start. You're going to need help getting the Defiant out to sea again. And a crew, for that matter.
Let's see about the other survivors. And somehow we gotta get the ship repaired. I don't want to be paddling out of here on a salvage raft.
For now, I'd say your best bet is to find some sign of civilization. If nothing else, we may be able to hire on a shipwright. My lady, if it is not too taxing, could you explain how it came to pass that you were returned to us?
Let's see. I love how one option is squint dramatically while looking out into the ocean. Let's see. My soul passed into the beyond, and Bareth gave me a choice. Find Aethys or die.
These gods. You make one deal with them to stop a madman, and the next thing you know, they're threatening your soul.
That isn't much of a choice. But castle or no castle, you are still my lady, and I will aid you to the best of my ability.
Well, I suppose we better get a move on.
Let's go then. Choose a single class or multi-class for this companion. The choice cannot be changed later. Fighter, rogue, or swashbuckler. You are definitely a fighter. That is what you are, Adair. Alright. Crafting and all behavior.
What do you need?
I can talk with you, and we probably should.
Hey, this brings back some memories, huh?
So what are your thoughts on Aethys at the moment?
I don't know. I've still got this picture of him in my mind from when I was a kid in church. It's nothing like what we're seeing. Just like it was nothing like Widewind. But that first image, that's still what Aethys is to me.
I suppose I can understand
If you
that.
like.
What did you do after we ended the legacy?
I like that feeling, knowing we'd stopped Theos. We were part of something big, and that was something I never felt before. Not even at war. Guess I went looking for it again. Not that I wanted to tangle with gods, but something smaller. Something I thought I could manage. Well, there's a group of Aethasians in Deerwood, the night market. Go around helping other Aethasians in secret. Sorta like the Leaden Key, I guess you could say. Except not a bunch of craven lunatics.
Huh.
So this one night I'm at a tavern, and this fella has a disagreement with me. Game of Orland's head he'd lost some money at. And I'm bashing his head into the target when he notices I got this pendant with a symbol of Aethys on it. So we get to talking, and it turns out he's an alright fella. Runs with the night market. And after he was feeling better a month or two later, he introduced me to some folks in the group, and they let me in.
And how did that work out?
Well, it depended. The jobs we did, I got to help a lot of folks. A lot of times it was helping folks get out of bad situations. Getting them set up with better ones. I like that.
Yeah, I can understand that. It's nice to be able to help people out.
But the group had problems. A lot of different ideas how to run things. Sometimes it cost the people we were trying to help. And I don't know if that was something we could have avoided, or if it was the cost of trying to fix things.
It is a difficult thing to try to
If you
figure out
like.
sometimes. And how do you like Deadfire?
The air is different. Especially compared to Gilded Vale, where there's more livestock than shovels. Sounds different, too. You wake up to all those bird calls, it really does sound like they're making music. If the birds woke you in Gilded Vale, it was usually a couple crows making the most horrible mating noises you ever heard.
Yeah, okay, I can kind of see that.
Strange thing is, I still get this feeling in me, like I wish I was home.
No, that does make sense. Let's get moving.
Yeah?
And do you have anything to say?
So many
Oh,
souls lost. Surely someone else survived.
alright. Well, Adair. So you have a saber and a medium shield. That seems to be your gear. I've also got White Leaf, Potion of Minor Healing, and a Stun Bomb. Night Market Amulet for +1 Religion and Stealth. And Saint's War Armor. You have second chance on it, but it's medium armor. That's perfectly fine. Let's see. Ooh, we also have Gaun's Pledge, which grants us Gaun's Pledge, which... restoring a significant amount of health to all allies in the area of effect. That'll be useful. And we've got Defiant Apparel, grants Captain's Eye. While not flanked, the wearer has resistance to perception afflictions. Okay, so anything that would affect my perception, less chance of hitting it. You're not sure where the eye patch came from, but it reeks of rum. Alright, I guess I may as well wear this. Yar. And we have Cosmo, +1 Constitution for the entire party. Well, +1 Constitution would be nice, so we may as well.
Hey, that's not bad.
As for you, let's see. Might, Con, Dex, Perception, Intellect, Resolve. Got all those effects. The Barris Blessing affects you too. Let's see. Medium Shield and Saber are your weapons. Gotcha. Okay. Well, we're here. May as well start looking around.
No problem.
I already see a spirit.
Hope the rest of those sodden bastards made it.
Well, at least you seem, satisfied with the fact you're dead. Well, maybe not satisfied, but you don't seem to have anything in particular to say about it. There's plenty of, remains.
Somebody, Perco Blanca.
Sure, if I can get up there. Or maybe I need to, use these things. Alright, let's, pick these things up, and then we'll, see about rescuing you. Okay, sure, ingredients. Ingredients are used to enchant unique weapons. Yeah, okay, yada yada yada. Principe hat. Okay, that is a hat.
Sure.
Water and fire kelp. Oh, rope and grappling hook and a lockpick. The Defiant is looking far worse for wear after its unexpected landfall. The hull has splintered in several places along the keel, while the tattered sails stand as evidence of your battle with the pirates. The deck of the Defiant is well out of reach from here. The ship groans like a beached whale each time the waves roll in, but it doesn't seem to be listing further. You may be able to climb up. Athletics... 5 for you, 4 for you. We can give it a try, scaling the hull by hand. Watcher only check. You climb nimbly up the side of the ship and reach the top without so much as breaking a sweat. Adair is not far behind you, pulling himself up and over the railing beside you. Hey! Managed to get in. 5 for me, and +3 for party assist. Ooh.
You're looking better, Casita. That, or I'm worse off than I thought.
The sheen of sweat on her brow and the wan cast to her features belies Irena's casual greeting. A Valian term for captain. Noted.
It's my leg, Matico. It hurts even worse than it looks.
Irena's leg bears a bloody gouge along the length of her shin, and the swelling around her knee suggests a nasty break. Let's see. We can craft a splint from some debris, which we would succeed at. What happened?
I was a stubborn Postanaga. I was trying to fasten this mess down when we struck shore. Barrel rolled right over my leg.
Literally the Valian term for carrot, but conversationally meaning idiot. Gotcha. Postanaga, idiot.
Everything we've been through, and I'm nearly done in by a cask of rum.
Have you seen anyone else?
Funny thing, it's hard to see much from the underside of the barrel.
You have a good point. We can craft a splint from some debris. I'll patch you up the best I can, but you'll want to stay off the leg as much as possible.
I wasn't planning on going for a run, Casita.
Irena watches you work with obvious relief. Once you're through, she gives the leg a tentative stretch.
It still hurts, but I can manage from here. Agrasima.
Thank you, basically, I guess.
Have you found any of the others yet?
Not yet.
I'll start a fire. If any of the others are out there, hopefully they'll see it and turn up.
That'll work out. Just be careful, especially getting down. Seems to be everything that's left up here. Alright, back down we go. Climb down, obviously. Alright, well, let's keep looking around. Maybe we'll find something. Oh!
I saw him first.
That is a boar.
Suey. Suey.
Huh. Alright, I guess we'll kill this boar. And the boar is dead. Well, that was easy.
Hey, fancy seeing you here.
The spirit's voice warps and shifts, muted as if by a great distance. Even so, he grins brightly at you.
I can't see much of anything, really, apart from you. Just endless gray. What happened?
I'm afraid you didn't make it.
It's weird. I thought death would be different. Big light and so on. But I don't see anything at all. Just you.
Well, Bareth charged me with guiding souls to the afterlife, so I suppose you're my responsibility now.
Oh. Suppose that sounds nice enough. I'll follow you then, shall I?
Come along, then. The spirit follows into step behind you, radiating cheer.
Still seeing ghosts, huh? I suppose you're stuck with that.
I believe so. Ah, there you are, Arena. Hopefully your leg's doing okay. Sword, potion of minor healing, and spark crackers.
There must be other survivors out there.
Well, I'll keep looking around. Hopefully we'll find something. I'll pick up that. Ild Engrim. Hello there.
Spy! Margaret, here. My flame burns yet. Is that ye?
Ild Engrim appears to be in sound condition, though his wax jacket is soaked through. He appraises you with bleary-eyed amusement.
You woke just in time for the fun. Fighting off motherless raiders one moment, flung into the freezing depths of Ondra's bosom the next.
Engrim's eye twitches as he flashes a smile notable for its extraordinary absence of teeth.
Aye. Magran learns us poor bastards that a little excitement's good for the heart.
The last Magranite to travel with me almost went mad because of his goddess's trials.
Aye. But almost mad ain't fully mad.
True.
Old Durance. The goddess shan't forge another like him in our lives, Captain. There's nae getting the ship back underway without repairs. Yonder road inland seems the best chance of that. You want to be kicking some of the corpses before you go, see if some cry out. We need a crew if we're to set sail. I'll see you at the campfire, Captain. Magaran's flame warms my soul, but these ailed bones need a touch of the real thing.
Well, you'll find Arena there.
Good, good. I'll keep an eye out for others, Watcher, if you'll do the same.
Will do. We'll check on the fire in a minute. Let's see if we can find anything else on this beach. But this looks like... Yep, that leads further on, so... Let's keep looking around elsewhere on this beach. There's a little more to look at on the beach, it seems.
Watcher.
Shitopek! We did save you.
It is good to see you well, Watcher. I believe the Boers were hoping for easy meat.
Shitopek greets you with a relieved nod and checks the pistol at his hip.
The bosun, Beadle, is in that cave over there. Ran in after a boar. Stubborn old dwarf.
What happened?
After we made landfall, you mean? I woke and Beadle was close by. swearing fit to bring Andra's wrath upon us a second time. I came over this way in hopes of gathering some of that blood moss over there. I thought it might be of use. I imagine the boars had the same idea.
So why are you out here?
I was able to calm one of the boars with a spell. For a time, at least. By the time I was through, I had lost sight of Beadle. I remained here, hoping he would return quickly. He has not.
I'll look for Beadle.
I will make for the campfire. I must get this pistol cleaned if it's going to be of any use. Be careful in there, Captain.
Alright, well, that's a third person on our side.
Why not?
And this is a sea cave. Alright. Let me drop a save for a moment and we'll take a look in. Alright, into the cave. Let's see what we find. Cave might have a bit of stealth. Well, I'm not going to deal with stealth.
I guess we're not the first to head this way.
I have a feeling this cave is a bit bigger than expected. Oh, we got a torch, hardtack, and water. Yeah, it looks like there's gonna be more here. Alright. Tell you what, I think I'm actually going to go ahead and end the episode here. Next episode, we'll take a look through the sea cave and what's left of the beach outside, and hopefully find out what's going on, and hopefully find another crewmate. That'll be in the next episode, so until then, I am Shipwrecked, also known as Fly. That is Adair and Laniara. That is Laniara and Adair. This has been a Let's Play of Pillars of Eternity 2, Deadfire, and I shall see you all next time.